Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. So Blake Coleman has finally been traded out of Calgary. So please like and subscribe, and let's break down this trade. So Blake Coleman has been in the rumor mill for the last 2 years to be traded out of Calgary. Not because they didn't want him or because he's a bad player, but quite the contrary. Everybody wants this kind of player. He is a sandpaper, versatile kind of scoring winger that, well, also winner that you would want in your playoff lineup. He is exactly the kind of jam and, let's say, truculence that you would want on a winning team. So he ends up going to Minnesota. Billy Guerin is, again, spending some assets. This guy is not afraid to build his team. I actually love it. I'm slowly becoming a Minnesota Wild fan. Just by the way that Billy Guerin is just doesn't care. He's spending what he wants to get the guys that he wants. So Blake Coleman goes to Minnesota along with Olli Maatta. So Blake Coleman scored 20 goals, 15 assists, 35 points last year. He's previously scored 30 goals in a season, which is pretty good. And it is at 50% retained salary. So it'll only be $2.45 million, so about $2.5 million against the cap. And Olli Maatta as well is going that way. Defensive defenseman, 2 goals, 12 assists, 14 points. He is getting paid $3.5 million for 2 years. So, what did Calgary get back? Now, first of all, we'll talk about the draft picks later, but they got Jacob Middleton, who, funnily enough, has roughly the same stat line as Olli Maatta. 2 goals, 14 assists, 16 points. He is signed a little bit more expensive at $4.35 million for 3 years. So with this trade, Calgary essentially makes $1.6 million in cap space. Now, Jacob Middleton is pretty close to Olli Maatta in terms of value, or who do you like better? I think Jacob Middleton is a bit of the nastier, more defensive-minded defenseman. Olli Maatta is a bit more of a puck mover, although he doesn't have that many points. So they are pretty close, so I guess it is a matter of preference. It is worth noting that Olli Maatta has won a pair of Stanley Cups, so that's pretty interesting. I like that Calgary got a big, mean defenseman, and they do get an extra year out of it, because he's got 3 years instead of 2. But the real value is the draft picks that they ended up getting. So they get a second-round pick in 2029, which is a bit far away. That's the best pick of the group. Unfortunately, it is, 3 years away. Next year, they do get a third-round pick in 2027, which is a decent middle rounder, and a fourth-round pick in 2028, also a decent middle pick. I would say that last one was probably for the 50% retain, because that does cost... well, we can't say money, but it does cost assets when you're talking about trading players. So yeah, really happy for Calgary, and also happy for Blake Coleman because, like I was saying, he's been in the rumor mill forever. I'm sure he's happy to finally put that to rest, take a run at the Stanley Cup, because Calgary, of course, is in the rebuilding mode. So wish him all the best, and I guess Olli Maatta as well. So excited to see what happens next season. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This is one of my ball pythons. She is actually in shed, so this is what they look like when they are in shed. They get kind of that frosted look. I don't know if you can see her eyes. No, probably not, because she is balling up, but they get that kind of milky, glossy look. Pretty cool. But yeah, she would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. So would I. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.